It's Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. And coming to us from a remote location, Lieutenant Crain of the Idaho State Police. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, that sounded like you were forced to try to be happy.
I am faking it, but you don't need to point it out. I hopefully am fooling some listeners with my enthusiasm for the day.
There you go. Yeah, we're up in Big Sky country.
Big Sky country. All right. Well, that's a beautiful area. I guess you can put on a cowboy hat and, watch the TV show Yellowstone, which you never did fill me in on your top secret Yellowstone TV show thing. Can you give us more insight into that yet?
Well, I could say this. Just know that some of those episodes were filmed in Idaho, not in Montana.
Well, that's cool. That Idaho is better than Montana, so that's great to hear. I know they've got the final season airing sometime soon. You can't tell us what actors were on site or anything, can you?
I cannot, but I will tell you this. Now they're talking they're going to continue the program and extend it out again, they're saying.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I could picture, for some reason, your son Cash. I think I could picture him as one of the young up-and-coming cowboys on the ranch. Have you watched that show? I know you don't watch TV.
We do not. We have not watched it, no. But I'll let him know he's got a career change coming. I
think he'd make a good ranch hand, I could see him with the cowboy hat and dealing with all the chaos that ensues in that show. I don't know. You should check the show out as, a resident Idaho redneck, Lieutenant Crain. It seemed like, you've got to check this out. Plus, you're a police officer, and the people in that show, they're a bunch of lawbreakers. It's out of control.
No respect for the law.
I know. I've never met a cowboy who is anywhere close to the level of depravity as the cowboys in that show. They set a bad example for cowboys everywhere. Now, listeners, we're doing Traffic School powered by the Advocates. Lieutenant Crain's out on location. He took the time to pick up the phone and call in, so you should do the same. It's easy. You dial 208-535-1015, and then you join us for the show and ask us questions about things like traffic law or whatever. Are there any, new laws that you've heard of, Lieutenant Crain, that we need to be aware of? Any upcoming changes?
That'll come this fall, and then they'll be implemented in July. So anytime we get new laws, we'll implement those in July and try to cover those as much as possible.
Okay. I'm just looking for new things to complain about. And when it comes to the state changing laws, that's usually good fodder for my show. So let's go to the phones. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
Hey, it's Lindsay.
Lindsay, what's happening?
Oh, not much. I was just wondering if there is a law regarding, say you go from a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit down to, a 40 or whatever. Is there any kind of law telling you or saying that they have to have a sign telling you ahead of time that it's going to change?
Oh.
And what would the difference in speed need to be for that?
That's a great question, and I don't know exactly what that is as far as the distance, but they will have a reduced speed ahead black and white sign, and I don't know what the distance is, but they do have those. Now, I'll tell you, Lindsay, the problem I'm having is you and Victor are bringing a whole lot of energy to the show this morning.
I'm trying. It's Friday. It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. And Lieutenant Crain, now, I would assume there's not a law in place that they have to have a reduced speed sign, reduced speed ahead sign, because I know I've been through areas where the speed will just drastically change, and I don't recall seeing reduced speed ahead.
Right, and that's correct. A lot of times when you see that is when you're coming into city limits or a drastic speed change from, like Lindsay says, 70 miles an hour down to 45 or down to 45 or 50 down to 35 and things like that. But even if they don't have those, if you've got a black and white posted speed limit sign, that is an enforceable speed.
So you need to be at that speed when you reach the sign. If you're reducing speed.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, if you're coming across a sign that'll increase the speed, you can't begin to accelerate till after the sign.
You can't accelerate till you reach that sign. That's when it changes. It's where the post is in the ground.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So,
yeah, because I was just driving. We went up to Kilgore for the weekend, and I was coming back from Kilgore through Dubois, and it goes from 50 to 25 with no warning. And there was an officer sitting right there, too. and so I see the 25, and I start slowing down, and I see the officer, and he flips his lights on, and then he gestures out the window at me to slow down. I'm like, well, you want me to lock the brakes up here, or what am I doing? I'm slowing down, man.
and that was at Kilgore?
Well, it's
and there's a lot of traffic out there
on the way up to Kilgore.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you guys doing, Lieutenant Crain? Why are you out there?
Because all the campers are coming back from Kilgore.
I don't recall even seeing anything the last time I drove through Kilgore. As far as, are there even businesses out there?
Oh,
there is one store in Kilgore.
Oh, all right. I did not recall seeing that.
And just so you know, it's going to stay open at least one more year because my wife and I stopped there last weekend also.
Oh.
She bought everything that was still available.
All right. Well, way to keep them in business. I mean, it is a beautiful area out there. I just was like, yeah, it doesn't seem like an area needing police because there's no people.
This is true. There's more cows than people out there, for sure.
All right. Well, Lindsay, good questions for the show today. Hope you have an awesome weekend, and always appreciate you listening. So hope you have a good one.
Yep, you too. We'll see ya.
Right on. See you, Lindsay.
Bye.
All right, 208-535. Oh, I hung up on Crain. I knew I'd do it. It's all right. He'll call me back. When he calls in, I got to use the conference call function on the phone here, and I'm not very good at it, apparently. Yeah, I just hang up on everybody all at once. We'll see if he calls back. Maybe he's fed up. So while I'm waiting for Lieutenant Crain to call, why don't you call me? 208-535-1015 and ask questions for traffic school powered by the advocates. All right, come on, Crain. There he is. All right, I knew I'd do it at least once.
Hey, I got some good information while we were off the phone.
Okay.
Not only did Lindsay get caught by that speed reduction, but so did my daughter.
Really?
Nobody is above the law.
That's right. And did she go, you don't know who my dad is?
She knows better.
Yeah, even I wouldn't try to use that one. Have you ever heard of Traffic School? It's a great radio program with one of the biggest supporters of local police officers. The host, you might really like him and not want to give him tickets.
Or take him to jail.
Certainly that. My bed at home has got to be way more comfortable. All right.
What a feather in your cap if you took Viktor Wilt to jail.
Oh, don't be giving these people ideas, Lieutenant Crain. That's messed up, all right? I want to relax and enjoy my house, not whatever crazy person's next to me in the cell screaming and yelling about who knows what. Caller, thank you for your patience. You're live on the show. Who's this?
Hey, Vic, it's Cody.
Cody, what's up, man?
Oh, not much. Hey, Lieutenant Crain, question. So, if the posted speed limit's 35 for, rock chipping, and you're going 35 and other cars are going way above, probably going the normal posted speed limit, and you get a whole bunch of rock chips, how do you go about that?
Boy, that's a great question. Now, the way the law reads is if it comes off the ground, it's not the responsibility of anybody. That's nature. But if there's a violation that somebody blows by you in a high speed or a low speed area at a high speed and that causes problems, you may have an argument there, right? So with that being said, the only way that's enforceable is if they have it posted construction and posted with the black and white speed reduction signs.
Yep.
All right.
Have you been in a place recently that has chip
on Highway 20 between Idaho Falls and Argo? That's when they were doing rock chipping out there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much screwed when it comes to rock chips, right, Lieutenant Crain? Unless it falls off of a truck, if it's just getting kicked up by a tire, you just got to bite the bullet and, pay your insurance company.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
What I recommend is you call Rocky Mountain Windshield. That's what I recommend. They're great.
All righty. Well,
Lieutenant Crain hung up on me. My goodness. All right.
Maybe you had enough.
I guess so. What did I say? Jeez. Settle down, guy. All right, Cody. Well, good to hear from you, man. Hope you have a great weekend, and good luck on the rock chip front. I know it's aggravating. Yep. I just got a new windshield, so I get it.
Well, I was just glad I didn't go get a new windshield at the time. I was thinking about it, but now I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, good luck. Thank you for calling in. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, man.
Yep, you too. Later, Vic.
See ya. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, it's Zach. How you doing?
Zach, I'm doing pretty good. Now, okay, let me see here. Now, Lieutenant Crain, that time you hung up on me.
And the enjoyment I got out of that is impeccable.
How dare you? How dare you? Well, we've got Zach on the line with a question for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Zach, what's up?
Hey, so I'm just curious. Is there a cat in the background, or is that your gang getting too big?
Is there a what in the background?
I swear I hear a cat in the background when Lieutenant Crane's talking. Has he got a cat with him, or is that a kid screaming?
Lieutenant Crain, you hanging out with your cat? Did you bring it on vacation?
My grandson's trying to be as patient as he can be, and so he was whining just a little bit, but I put a little pressure around his neck, and now he's light as
it's very wholesome. Lieutenant Crain holding a baby, doing Traffic School on the Viktor Wilt Show. I like it.
There you go. That's all, man. Have a good day.
All right. Thanks, Zach. You have a good one, man. Again, 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. I guess now I can sort of hear how a listener might think it was a cat. To me, I knew it was a baby, but every once in a while the proper meow comes through. So,
well, they know they know you're a cat man.
That's right. If there's going to be cat sounds on any radio show, it's going to be this one. And holy cow, the cat I got from you, she is getting so big and so crazy. I'll have to send you some videos and photos. But the cats did become friends finally, Lieutenant Crain. They lay down together in a little cat bed. So
maybe there's hope for you and I.
Maybe, but I don't know. We've been at this a long time. At a certain point, you just have to accept things and go, it's not going to work. All right, listeners, 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Would love to have you join in the program here because, you know me, I had some kind of dumb question earlier this week, and I can't recall what it was. So no clue, Lieutenant Crain, what I was going to ask you. And if nobody calls, I mean, you're just out enjoying yourself. So I'm sure you'd have no problem with me being like, all right, we'll end Traffic School early today.
I would love to serve the listeners, though, and see if we can answer any questions they have.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Here's somebody calling. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Ricky.
Ricky, what's up, man?
Oh, just going to work.
Cool. You got a question for Lieutenant Crain?
I do. It's a seatbelt question. It's in a helmet question. How come I don't have to wear a helmet on my motorcycle, but I have to wear a seatbelt in my car?
Well, because I figure if you're riding a motorcycle, you're hard-headed enough that you're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, we've had questions like this come up before. My easy answer for this is, Have you ever met any of our local politicians?
No.
You're going to get yourself in trouble again.
Well, it all comes down to use of common sense. And sometimes when it comes to those who make our laws, people's heads getting busted open on a roadway, why worry about something like that? Because I don't know if you've ever heard about this book called Lord of the Rings, but this is vile material that is corrupting and destroying our youth. We can't worry about motorcyclists when we have evil books like The Hobbit floating around. All right. So we got to put a stop to this. All right. They're working on more important things. Who needs a school bus with seatbelts when you've got dangerous pieces of paper out there? All right.
All right.
You are going to do so
thanks,
good
guys.
in your
Thanks for answering
political
my
run.
question.
Well, that's why I'm going to start with City Council, Lieutenant Crain, and work my way up till one day, Governor Wilt. That's right.
That's when the state will close down.
Cats for all. That's right. That's
why you.
That's my first.
That's why you won't get my vote.
Oh, come on! You've already got one, so that you don't need one. But what about all the others who don't have one? Cats for all. Yeah, I don't know. I would just hope that anybody who does ride a motorcycle wears a helmet, even though they're not required to. It's Katie Lee next door at Z103 recently got in a motorcycle wreck, and I saw her helmet after the wreck. It's a very good thing she was wearing that helmet.
Yeah, I always wear my helmet on mine. It was just why for one thing and not for the other,
Yeah, and you can also chuck your kids into the back of a pickup truck and, cruise down the road at 80. So, it's fine.
Right.
Don't worry about it. It's Idaho.
Exactly. It's Idaho. All right. Thanks again, guys.
Hey, man. Appreciate the call.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
K-Bear, you were live
Hello?
on... Hey, how's it going? You're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jordan.
Jordan, what's up, man?
Hey, so I know you guys have kind of touched on it before, but when you are passing on the left on an interstate, how fast over the speed limit are you legally allowed to go?
Jordan, this is a great question because on the interstate itself, where there's two lanes going the same direction, you can't go over the speed limit to pass. If you do, you're in violation of the law. Now, where that is in effect is on a two-lane road, one lane each direction. In that point, you can go 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, but there's some caveats to that, and that is this, that the person that you're passing has to be under the speed limit, and once you pass them and get back in your lane of travel, you have to reduce back down to the speed limit.
Okay, so you aren't allowed to go over the speed limit to pass on the interstate.
Nope. Anything with two or more lanes going the same direction, no.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's good to know.
Okay.
Right up, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Careful out there. Have a great weekend.
You guys too, thanks.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
K-Bear, you're live on Traffic
Hey,
School.
what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Victor?
Nothing.
How are you, man?
Good. Who's this?
This is Q, man.
Q?
Q, yes, sir.
Oh, boy. Q, what's up, man? What's your question for the show?
You sound scared.
I may have an interesting one for you. I don't know. You tell me, but I have a Karen as a neighbor. Let's start off with that. And we try to help out the Humane Society with fostering puppies until they're able to get adopted. Now, she complained to the county or whoever she complained to about it's illegal and I need some sort of a kennel license or something. We only own 3 dogs that we actually own, and right now we're fostering 5, so a total of 8.
Okay, so I don't know what that number is, but I do know there's a county ordinance and a city ordinance that you can only have so many dogs at your residence, and that I don't think that excludes fostering. So you probably do need to get a kenneling license if you're going to do that. But man, what a great contact! I need to visit with you. My son that Victor was talking about earlier, he was out riding his motorcycle and came across an abandoned puppy that had been left and was starving, and he brought it home, and it's great, but he has no way to take care of it right now where he lives. So we need to foster that dog out and get a good home. He's a great dog and well-mannered.
Well, if I don't know, I'm sure you guys have caller ID or whatnot, but feel free to give me a call.
Yeah.
I'll see if Victor can do that.
Yeah, or hit me up after the show, and I can get your number. My caller ID is being wonky, so
okay.
Yeah, hit me up after. I can pass your number over to Lieutenant Crain for sure.
Yeah, of course, and I'd be happy to help any way I can.
All right,
that'd be awesome. Yeah, this is a nice dog. It just needs a good home because he has no way to take care of it right now, and he's kind of in violation where he's keeping it too.
Yeah, well, we're both in violation, though, so that makes it okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's in violation and you're in violation. Victor and I, we're in good shape.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I got no dogs, 2 cats. They're fine.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, good to hear from you, Q. And
yeah, man.
Appreciate you calling into the show with a question today. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, you as well.
Right on. See you, man.
Thanks, sir.
Peace. 208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Yeah, you never know, Lieutenant Crain, when someone named Q calls. All right, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but messages going out to people from a person calling themselves Q, I don't want to be responsible if all of a sudden people's brains are warped by listening to my program and, they get infected with political conspiracy theories. So I was a little nervous. I watched a documentary on HBO about Q recently.
See, now you don't realize this, but my grandfather's name was Q.
Was Q?
Yep, that was his name.
Just the letter Q, or was it spelled like C-U-E? How does that work?
I don't know. I don't know. He didn't live very long, so I don't know how they spelled it. I never learned that, I guess.
Interesting. I'd never heard of that as an actual name, so I learned something new today. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
Hey, Crazy Carl, how's Montana treating you, Crane?
Oh, very good. Where are we racing this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the car show at, Crazy Carl? Huh?
Right, Lava Hot Springs, actually, this Saturday. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Just be careful. It's the only place I've ever been where somebody said to me straight-faced and meant what they were saying, "You ain't from around here, are you?" So be careful. Be careful at the bars in Lava.
Little rough out there.
Oh yeah.
So last time I was in Montana, there wasn't anybody for 5 miles, and I'm going around a long corner, so I got in the left lane because it's the inside lane, save a little bit of time, and got pulled over, and the officer said I was traveling in the left lane for too long. And I was wondering, is that a thing here in Idaho?
In Idaho, what would happen is if there's no reason to be over there, you'd be cited for failure to maintain your lane.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess things could be a little bit different in Montana. So.
Yeah, we would just be concerned that you were traveling in the appropriate lane.
Right. And like I said, there was nobody for 5 miles. There was nobody on the road, and I thought that was kind of strange that, he was going to try to give me a ticket, and I'm like, I don't see what the big deal is, but, he
wasn't going to try. He had the ability to do.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and
hey, I don't know what part of the state you're traveling through, but do yourself a favor and go to Ennis, Montana, and go to Willie's Distillery and get some Huckleberry whiskey. It is the best.
You don't want to get this guy all loaded up on whiskey. Oh boy.
So we actually are staying outside of Norris. We come through Ennis yesterday, staying outside of Norris, and we're in Bozeman, Montana as we speak this morning, just so I could get cell service.
I can't believe you drove into Bozeman just to do this show.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, they have a marvelous homemade donut shop here, which reminds me, Victor, I've got to tell you this. I'm glad that come up. We had the caller, Lindsay, talking about being out to Kilgore, right?
Yes.
So we were out to Kilgore last weekend. We took the ride over the mountain into Spencer. There's a place there called the Spencer Bar and Grill. Best hamburgers in the state of Idaho, right? Guess what? He's playing your radio station.
Yeah! All right.
Hi.
He wanted to shout out, and I told him, you better believe it. If you're listening to us this far out, I'll let everybody know how great your hamburgers are.
Heck yeah. Well, now I'm going to have to drive out to Spencer and have a burger there because I'm always looking for the best burger in Idaho. Cheeseburger is my favorite food. So if you're raving about it that much, I might have to head out that way.
Hey, and not only is the burgers, the whole menu is great, and the hospitality's wonderful, and it's just, hey, and you're not going to get that you ain't from around here business from him. He's welcoming. And
I mean, I was at a bar late at night in Lava. So, it was a weekend, people were a little riled up. And, when I'm like screaming and yelling, performing with the cover band, and I just get up and raise a ruckus, I don't fit in well sometimes at certain bars.
I don't know if you'd even need to be in the cover band for me to wonder what you're doing in my area.
Yeah, people tend to just look at me. I need to get myself a cowboy hat. I really do need to get myself a cowboy hat. Well, Crazy Carl, I hope the weekend goes great, man. Appreciate the call today, and hope you have a good one.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you guys too. Looks like I'm going to Spencer. All right.
Yeah, burger time. All right. Yeah. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
This is Eli.
Eli?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
So, question. I live in the great big grand city of Blackfoot, and right now we have the fair going on. I'm questioning how legitimate are those speed changes and lane changes and all the changes they make for the fair for 1 week of the year?
Well, that depends on if they're properly marked. If they're properly marked, you have to obey those, right? Now, that becomes the point, is if they're not properly marked, everybody has their day in court where that they can go and say, hey, I don't believe this was properly marked. And there's rules and regulations on how extended those warnings have to be and what the signs have to look like. Enforceable has to be black and white. And so, yeah, that's a lot of research to find out what that is. But those guys have done that for a lot of years, so I'd assume they've got it pretty dialed in.
Well, I would think, too. Living in the town, that area changes. But, like, for people passing through, well, I guess, of course, they're not seeing it for the first time, so never mind. But, yeah, I just was curious, the legitimacy behind it for 1 week a year.
Right.
So, that was all I had.
Right on, man. Well, good question. You've almost made it through. Blackfoot will be back to normal here in a couple days.
I don't know if normal's the right word, but...
Okay, yeah, actually, that's very fair. Very fair.
Saying what Victor wanted to.
Yep, thanks for doing that for me. Have a good one, man. All right, so... you still owe me lunch. Spencer it is. How long is that going to take us? Boss is going to be mad if we just jet out there on a work day.
Let's do that. Let's take an extra long lunch and go do that.
That sounds fun. That sounds great. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
Jeff.
Jeff, what's up?
Oh, not much. So I heard that guy talking about the fair, and I recalled the other night, I was coming back through Firth and Shelley. I got pulled over and said I was doing whatever in the speed limit, but he wasn't going to give me a ticket for that, but my registration was expired, which is, well, so I take the ticket and mosey on my way. Well, later I notice the ticket has someone else's name on it.
Lieutenant Crain, if you get a ticket and they put incorrect information on it, are you still responsible for that ticket?
I would still go through the process, but more than likely it'll be thrown out.
More than likely it'll be thrown out.
Yep.
Yeah, so it has the correct vehicle on there, but all the information for the citation is incorrect. All of it.
Yeah, I just go up to the courts, let them know, and tell them, hey, I'm not going to pay this. I'm pleading not guilty, but let them know so you don't get caught blindsided by something later.
Right. Well, I was going to call them and tell them anyway, but I was like, well, I have somebody else's name on it. Well, what are they going to get me with? Except for that's my vehicle and plate on there. But
yeah, you'll have to call us back with the update after you get it all sorted out.
Right.
Oh.
All right. Well, I will do that. What do I need? Just like the citation number when I call in, or do I have to go to the court, or what do I have to do exactly?
You could probably call in. That'll be in Bingham County, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd call Bingham County Magistrate Court, give them the citation number, and just explain to them what's going on, and they'll take care of it for you.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Good to hear from you. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Absolutely.
Right on. See you, man.
Okay. See ya. You too. Bye.
All right, let's do one more here. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Shay.
Shay, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Just have to say, love the show. Love you guys.
Oh,
love
thank you.
guys.
We appreciate that.
You guys are talking about burgers and made me hungry.
Yeah, I'm trying to block the thought of burgers out of my head.
It's only 9:20 in the morning, man. I'm still and I'm already hungry.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could rustle up an appetite for you.
Well, I had a quick question. It's kind of weird, but I just had a question about open carry. When you have a knife, like there's different measurements to a knife, and you have like your hunting knives, like especially in Idaho. We live in Idaho where everyone carries a pistol or whatever on their hip. What's the rule about carrying like a hunting knife on your hip? If that makes sense.
Yep, it's illegal. Yep, it's illegal. Yep. Matter of fact, when we were out to Kilgore last week, we went out there and there was a young lady had a big old hunting knife. It wasn't even hunting, but just had a big hunting knife on her side, and yeah, that's totally legal.
Oh, like it's considered just the same as open carry. You can have like a big old knife on your hip if you wanted to.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean,
even in town.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there needs to be some rules and regulations if you go into certain establishments. Then you can't have it. So, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Well, that answers my question because I have a neighbor that I carry a hunting knife on my hip, and I had a neighbor that like flipped out saying that I can't carry a knife that's longer than 6 inches on my hip. And I'm like, it's an open carry state, so why does that affect that? And she went off on it.
Tell them that there's some openings in some surrounding states they can move to.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you could open carry a semi-auto rifle, but couldn't pack an 8-inch knife, that would be...
Something's wrong.
It actually wouldn't be very surprising. We already talked about the seat belts and helmets. That would not be surprising. Never mind.
It's just like, I'm like, I just had to know for sure, so that's why I asked.
Yep, you could pack a ninja sword, couldn't you, Lieutenant Crain?
Yeah, you can carry it. You just can't threaten anybody with it.
Yeah. Get yourself Leonardo style, strap 2 ninja swords across your back cross style. It'll look sweet.
I might do that, Victor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea.
Victor, quit giving people bad ideas.
That's what's wrong with that. I see all the people walking around with their rifles. I want to see more ninja swords. Come on.
You're going to get this guy stirred up. So his neighbor really doesn't like you.
Yep.
You know, you can order like really cool replica swords online that are like 6 feet long, just gigantic. You just stroll around with it and pretend you're in the game Final Fantasy.
Why not?
Well, good.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Good luck with the neighbors. Appreciate the call today and hope you have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Bye.
Well, it ended up being a pretty good show, Lieutenant Crain. Lots of callers today.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, you guys enjoy Montana. Tell the family hello. And let's get together sometime soon to hang out when you get back.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, stick around. More music and all that on the way. Traffic School powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys every Friday, 8:45 a.m., only on K-Bear. Traffic School is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To get more info on the show or to contact us, hit up our website, riverbendmediagroup.com.